Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aditi Sharma, and I'm currently pursuing BDS, Bachelor's in Dental Surgery. Today we are going to do a quick recap, a quick review of a topic nutrition in human beings. So, before that, we actually need to know that why we are studying nutrition, that what's the basic need for everyone to study nutrition, right? So, coming on to the topic, what is actually nutrition? So, the basic thing is that nutrition is a basic life process. And what actually are life processes? So, life processes are anything and everything that's making our life possible, not just for humans but for every organism, right? So, like metabolism, growth, movement, reproduction, then digestion, excretion, respiration, all these are some processes. There are many, but these are some processes which are very, very essential for the existence of any organism, right? So that's why they're called life process, and nutrition is one of being them. So what actually is nutrition? Nutrition is intake of the food or the intake of the nutrients, but just not only the intake, it also means that intake of the nutrients and breakdown of the nutrients plus utilizing the nutrients for the basic metabolic functions of the body, right? So nutrition doesn't mean that we are ingesting something, right? It also means that we are taking in the food. If I have to take an example, I'll take human, right? So we are taking in the food, then we are ingesting it, we are breaking it down, and then the breakdown that the broken food is further used for producing energy, that is further used for doing various life processes or various activities, right? Because we have energy, we are able to do respiration, we have energy, that's why our blood is circulating continuously in our body, right? So everything, nutrition at the end stage, it comes that it gives us energy, fine. That's what particular is nutrition, that is taking in the nutrients plus utilizing it for the production of energy, that is then used as for the basic metabolic processes, right? Okay, now coming to nutrition in human beings. Okay, nutrition can be classified as autotrophic and heterotrophic. That is a very basic definition or a very basic classification you all must be knowing. But if not, autotrophic, matlab auto means self, right? So any organism which are who are able to produce their own food are called autotrophs. And hetero means different, or hetero means variety, or heterotrophic animal means those organisms which are dependent on others, right? Amongst heterotrophs, we have further divisions. We have saprophytics, we have parasitic, and we have holozoic nutrition. So directly coming on to human one, because we are more focused there. So in humans, we have holozoic mode of nutrition. Now, what does actually holozoic means? Holozoic mode of nutrition, so the word holozoic stands that the humans or organism who are performing holozoic nutrition are taking in the whole food particle, right? Acha. We actually need certain nutrients to be actually existing. For example, we need carbs, that is carbohydrates, we need protein, we need fats, right? And other like vitamins, minerals. But we do not pick a specific food that has only carbohydrate and we take it, right? If we not only take fish for protein, it also has some amount of carbohydrates, some amount of fats also, right? So holozoic mode of nutrition means that we are ingesting the whole food particle as such, and then the breakdown of the food, the breakdown of that particle is occurring inside the body, right? So that's what actually holozoic means, that the food particle is ingested as complete, and the body's enzymes, the body's metabolic activities are actually distributing or dividing the food inside, right? So that's what holozoic mode of nutrition means. And in holozoic mode of nutrition, not only humans do them, many organisms such as paramecium, such as amoeba, they also do the holozoic mode of nutrition. So coming Coming on to now holozoic mode of nutrition, humans do that. We know till now. Now, it also further categorizes in 5 major subheads. So, if we need to classify, we'll first let that we ingest the food, like we take in the food, right? From our mouth, we take in the food, and many other organisms also take in the food with the help of mouth only. So, they are ingesting it. The first step is ingestion. Then, after going down the food is broken down, right? So it's digested. So after ingestion, we have digestion. Digestion means the breakdown of the food particles. Then after digestion, like if we have eaten any apple or we have eaten fish, so it is broken down, right? So after the digestion process is complete, the food will get absorbed in our body. Like we have blood, so it will get absorbed into the blood, but other organisms such as amoeba do not have blood, so it will not get absorbed in the blood, it will get absorbed in the body. So the third step will be absorption. So we have ingestion, taking in the food, digestion, breakdown of the food, and then absorption. After absorption, we have absorbed the food particle, we have absorbed the nutrients we actually need to survive. Then after that, what we'll do, we will use the energy, whatever energy can be produced by those nutrients, we'll use them. So we'll do assimilation. So the fourth step is assimilation, that after absorption of the food, we'll use the energy, right? Assimilation. And we know that we don't absorb everything we eat, because we do holozoic mode of nutrition, right? So after absorbing and after doing the assimilation process, we will excrete out the waste. That is like that the food particles or everything we cannot digest, we cannot absorb, we'll excrete it out through a process called egestion, right? So we have 5 major processes in the holozoic mode of nutrition, that is ingestion, taking in the food, then digestion, breaking down of the food. For example, carbohydrates are broken down into monosaccharides, or proteins are broken down into amino acids, right? So digestion, then we have absorption. After broken down the food, we'll absorb what our body needs. Then after absorbing, we'll produce the energy, that is assimilation is a fourth process. And then the fifth process is egestion, that we will excrete out the waste we do not want. Thank you.